And welcome to today stream. Today we are in Italy, as you can see here. We are not at the sunset, we are at the sunrise, of course not realistic daytime, but real weather, of course. So don't worry, it's not gonna be dark. We're gonna have a nice sunrise and then daylight for the rest of the flight. Today we are going back to Rome with this nice A319. We are in Lampedusa, Italy. Short runway. No, Phoenix. Yeah, I want to drop these stairs. Maybe I'm gonna get out of the way. 1 sec. Alright. Okay. Yeah, let me show you. This is the flight we're gonna do. We're gonna take off from Lampedusa. It's a 1,800 basically meter runway, so it's not that long at all. We're gonna take off running 26 to like a turn here. We're gonna check the departure procedure specifically later, overfly Sicily, and go back down to Rome. This is the flight plan, of course. Yeah, that's the plan. It's a very interesting flight. I mean, we are using the A319, of course. This is the A319 we generate when we did the flight Rome to Lampedusa. So with this plane, we want to explore some short runway airport in Italy. We did the first one, which is Lampedusa itself, which is here. We want to go to Pantelleria, which is 1,700 meter, and we want definitely go to Florence, which is a 1,554 meter runway. So, but you know, I like to do real ops, so we need to bring back the plane into Rome before to doing another flight. All right. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. Let's get on board. And we are flying, I probably already said it, but we are flying the Fenix A319. I can hear some wind, to be honest. It will be interesting to see. All right, sun is rising. Again, it's not setting because I changed the daytime. External power. We are of course online on VATSIM. Ground control. Hi, Arush. Yeah, I know. But because... yeah, you mean this? Yeah, this is because they are doing a world tour. I don't know if you know, but... yeah, every year, basically... I don't know if it's twice a year or once a year, but they do a world tour. So they started from Sydney. They did all the way to US, then Europe, then India as well. They have been in Mumbai, if I'm not wrong, and then they're coming back to Australia, basically. So that's why you see traffic there now. All right. Yeah, let's go here. Seatbelt not really enough. Lights on. Let's go with the Phoenix. All right. Phoenix sim brief import. Yeah, that's the flight. We don't care about that. Mass and ballast. Yeah, let's load the plane. Fast. And let me prepare the iPad for the procedure. No, they have been in India already. Yeah, because they are doing the world tour. Eastbound. They did a flight from somewhere in Russian. Was like to the maybe this one, Novosibirsk. I don't remember now, but yeah, I was checking VATSIM when they were doing this flight to Mumbai, I think, and then from Mumbai. I don't remember, but yeah. yeah, it's a cool stuff, of course. Okay, so plane is loading. Unicom 1228 is set. All right. Oh wow, we don't have any depot. What? Ah, okay, no. I have a wrong flight loaded. Okay. Ah, so you know it. Are you, I guess did you check the? I mean, there is a website you can check. If you search VATSIM World Tour 2025, you're gonna see all the path. Okay, so I guess we're gonna see already the procedure. Let me see if I'm able to open this. Yeah. iPad source properties. Let's view. Okay. So yeah, we don't really have a departure. No, sorry, we do have a departure. What the fuck? It's the Purze 1 Foxtrot. So basically takeoff, left turn. Let me see. Yeah, it's this one. 1 Foxtrot left turn, and then here at Charlie Delta 834, left turn. Okay, into Purze. Yeah. We do have some constraints, speed constraint, above altitude constraint. But yeah, other than that, it's really calm situation. Yeah. Pretty easy stuff. As you can see, we have 8 knots of crosswind. QNH 1013, wow, standard pressure then. Yeah. Nothing too crazy. I mean, apart from the length of the runway, again, it's a 1,800 meter runway. Not long at all. But it's more than enough for a A319, of course. Extremely good plane, extremely good takeoff capability. Okay, this is correct. Inif ref. Oh wow, no, not aligning RS. Great. All right. Can I do it immediately? Yeah. Okay. So our call sign will be Itarro 1830. No. Itarro 1830. All right. Okay. So you did already a flight with them. Do they do today that leg? Let me check now. 340. Wind request. Let me check. VATSIM World Flight 2025. Okay. Route map. Yeah, there is not the. Okay. Where is the? You did Jakarta. No, wait a sec. You did Hong Kong to Bangkok. Oh. Yeah, the flight wasn't Novobix, was Kabul to Mumbai, Mumbai Kathmandu, Kathmandu Novosibirsk. Wow, pretty cool. Yeah, of course. It's very interesting stuff. Alright, so flight plan. Departure is runway 26, is the Purze 1 Foxtrot. Insert. Alright. Loaded, completed. APU start. Yeah, the only problem, we have to wait to, okay, 6 minutes for my RS to be online. That's fine. I don't know. Honestly. It's very long to do. I mean, you know, if you did it, you have to wait a lot for the clearance. Yeah, sometimes we flew in overload, but wow, look at this stuff. Yeah, I did a flight in was Tuesday in Germany with control, both in departure and arrival, and was quite busy the arrival. We had a go around in front of us. Oh yeah, I mean, usually I don't really plan the flights based on VATSIM because, I mean, you can't really know where it's online or not. So I just do the flight. If someone's online, it's fine. Otherwise, whatever, I mean. Of course, it would be great to have VATSIM every single time, but it's very limited. Yeah. How many hours do you have on VATSIM? Just wondering. I didn't check last time you were online. So initial climb should be something around flight level 70. We can calculate performance. Running to 6, blah blah blah. Packs off. Wow, yeah, we definitely have to use packs off due to the length of the runway. But the problem is, yeah, I don't know. Okay. You are quite new then. Oh yeah. Doesn't really matter. Flex 61. 121, 121, 125. Flaps 3 up, 0.8. Flex, well, flex 61 is very interesting flex actually. SEM to MCDU. Yeah, we're gonna accept it. We're gonna trust the Fenix calculator. What was that? Did I saw thunder? No. Don't think so. And initialize weight. Alright. Alright, 3 minutes. And we can push back. External power disconnect. APU bleed on. Chokes removed. GPU and chokes removed. Yeah, we're about to push and start. Oh, yeah, really calm day on Rome. Wow. Yeah. Let me remove some company messages. Oh wow. Why do we have 3 of them? Maybe because we are delayed? I don't know. I don't know. Constrain on. Yeah, 2 minutes and we are gonna push back. How is the sound for you? The sound for you is fine. Let me lower a bit for me. Yeah, look at the position. I mean, I just spawned. This is a default airport, of course. I just spawned random in a random stand and look at this very bad positioning. We do have to start up actually. I mean, we can start up then. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, because we don't have to push back, so we can. I mean, start up engine, and in the meantime, it's gonna be fine for the IRS to be online. Transponder on beacon lights. Starting number 1. Let's go. Okay, listen to the packs switching off. I remind you, the sun is not setting, it's rising. We're not flying realistic daytime, so it's gonna be daylight. Basically. And we're starting engine number 1. Alright. Also, for what I read, there was a bad storm on South Italy. Yeah, should be this stuff here. It was quite a bad situation. What? not. This is the... Ah, no, okay. We don't have the flight plan loaded. Alright. Oh, there is approaching Rome. Great. Let's see if he stays line or not. IRS aligned. Starting number 2. This is fine, this is fine. Okay. Everything looks correct. Alright, starting number 2. As always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. So yeah, we're planning to take off, overfly a piece of Mediterranean Sea, and then overfly Sicily and then Tyrrhenian Sea, all the way down to Rome. It's not a short flight, but I guess the wind is gonna be kind of neutral, maybe. We're gonna have a little bit of tailwind. Don't know. According to wind, we're kind of in a gray zone because there are two big currents, one pushing south, one pushing north, doing like this. Do I have windy open? Yes, I do. Yeah, look at that. There is this current. Okay, this one is pushing up into Italy. So we are here. We are gonna fly like that. So probably, yeah, we're gonna have after Sicily a little bit of tailwind component, which is definitely good to have. But engines is, I mean, we do have a good engine start. Checking the flight control, Fenix and Fenix. All right, let's go. Taxi light. APU bleed off. APU off. Flaps 3. Yeah, we have a nice flaps 3 configuration today. Yeah, I should have waited for the taxi light, of course. Flaps 3 set and confirmed. Okay, this can be switched off. Auto brake max. Yeah, that's it. Okay, seatbelts on. Oops. Alright, let's go. Parking brake released. Predictive wind shear. The trim, it should be up 0.8. Okay, set. Parking brake released. Alright, let's go. Let's do a nice turn here. Weather radar. Runway is right here. I mean, we don't have really to taxi today. Let's give a check outside. No traffic around. We do have to backtrack. We're gonna just backtrack now. Running turn off on strobe lights. There we are. Wow, look at the sun rising. Takeoff config. Check and norm. Cabin is not ready. Yeah, this can take a while. I guess this is the new terminal of Lampedusa. The problem with that is, yeah, there is no basically spawn here. As you can also see, it's like sand. It's not really asphalt in that area. So yeah, it's not a great default scenery, of course. But they do come here with the A319 during summer. Right now, not really, but during summer they do it. So again, it's gonna be flex takeoff, so 50% man flex SRS to thrust blue. V1 rotate and then left turn, coming ready. I do have to do the pucks off stuff, so let's do it now. And then we're gonna start to retreat flaps and climb. Flaps off. Sorry, pucks off. Okay. Maybe we also have less runway. I don't know if that's active nowadays, but whatever, we're gonna use less runway. Okay, that's even more interesting. Okay, let's down here. I remind you, 1,800 meters of runway. Wow, that's short, by the way. Even less, probably. Okay. So to get to the center line. Let's move, but let's... Fine, okay. There we are. Landing lights. This on takeoff. Okay. Check on VATSIM. Wow, Rome is offline already. Guess they have some problem. Parking brake released. 50%. Let's go. Alright. Let's go. Brake released. Man flex SRS runway auto thrust blue. Yeah, I can feel the crosswind. P1, rotate. Wow. Ooh, wind. Positive rate, gear up. And let's go. This is Lampedusa Island. What a takeoff. Wow. Very interesting. Wow. Okay, let's follow the flight director here. Look at that. That cliff. Alright. Autopilot. Okay, let's wait the thrust reduction, which is now. Lever climb. Thrust climb. Speed check. Flaps 2. And this is Lampedusa still. And we are airborne. Speed check. Flaps 1. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna stay with flaps 1. I mean, maybe not really. Okay. No, it's fine. Speed check, flaps up. Alright. Let's get out of here. Okay, flaps is up. Bucks. Yeah, I know. Wow, we're climbing really fast. I'm gonna give myself a direct now. Let's do it immediately. Direct Purze. Okay, let's go. So we're gonna have acceleration. Standard pressure. Standard pressure. Continue climb. Cruise altitude is flight level 340 today. On the turn. And that's Lampedusa Island, Lampedusa Airport, runway 26. We just took off from there. How is the volume here? Classic, no? No. I mean, lower a bit for me because it's pretty high. Now we're gonna show to the world this monster of climbing plane. Yeah, we can go direct to Dexel. I'm gonna do it. Okay. Over the clouds. I mean, we do have tailwind at the moment. Continue climb, of course. Flight level 180. Run it turn off. Yeah. Okay, strobe light wasn't on, but was auto. So it's on basically. Disarm this. Sorry, disarm this. Alright. Wow, look at the climbing rate. 3,600 feet per minute. A319, a monster of a plane. Weather radar, we have some stuff there. Okay. Almost 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet, landing lights off, seatbelts off. We are above clouds. What a day. We have this layer of cloud, look at that. Lampedusa airport right here. We took off from this runway, 1,800 meter runway. Probably even shorter because I guess this is not updated. I can see the charts actually. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let me see here. I should have checked on... No, maybe it's fine. Maybe it's correct, I guess, the length. And acceleration. Alright. Let me see on VATSIM. Okay, so Rome is not online. Very interesting. Okay, we can go direct to Londi and then Barrel. Alright. Let's go. Direct. Londi. Beam. Oh. Okay. Insert. Let's go. Let's cut through some waypoint. And up we go. Okay. There is a tiny island here. Look at that through the clouds. It's Linosa, Monte Vulcano. Interesting name. Yeah, you can see it there. So basically now we're heading towards Sicily. We're gonna cross the western part of Sicily. And then we're gonna have a huge piece of Tyrrhenian Sea to fly over. Yeah, I can't stay with the weather radar here. Yeah. Let's just continue climb. Oops, I pressed D, which I don't know what does it do. Alright. That was fine. Let's go to cruise. Okay, still pretty slow on ground speed, but yeah, as soon as we have a good enough ground speed, we're gonna check the arrival situation in Rome. We are expected to cruise Mach 0.79er. Oh yeah, let's do it. Let's continue climb. Yeah, pretty interesting weather around here. Again, there was a nasty weather in Sicily today. Now look at these small islands. So Monte Vulcano, which means Mount Volcano, of course, in Italian. I guess it's this. It's pretty hard to see, but I guess it's this. You know, this is a very important volcanic area of Italy. We do have... Why aren't we going... Oh, maybe it was a wind change. We do have Etna. Let me show you a little bit. We do have Etna, which is here. But we have Aeolie Islands. In particular, Stromboli, which should be this. Yeah. Which is one of the most active volcanoes in the world. Which also make it quite safe, let's say, because it's erupting so much, so not much pressure. Yeah, very famous and important volcano historically. There are a type of eruption which is called, which is based on the Strombolian volcano, which is Strombolian eruption. And then we do have the Volcano Island. Yeah, there we have it. And this is another active volcano, way more dangerous. Oh yeah, it's a quite interesting part of Italy. Okay, let me see the overhead. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. Okay. Again, sun is rising. I mean, it's quite evident at this point. It's still below the horizon, by the way. How are we doing with max speed? Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be fast. We're gonna be fast enough. Oops. Okay. Let me see this big storm. Yeah, at this point it's already going toward... I mean, not really, it's on South Italy, of course, still, but I guess it will go toward Greece. But as you can see in Rome in this moment we do have some interesting weather, which I don't know how it's moving, but we can check it on Navigraph, of course. Weather active. Let's see how this stuff is doing. Okay. Yeah, I'm assuming it's going towards Rome. Yeah, it's definitely going towards Rome. Okay, that's interesting. Weather off. Let's check the meter. The meter says that, okay, it doesn't report any kind of shower or rain in the vicinity. So probably still too far, but I guess we have an... I mean, let's say nice. It's not really nice, but we have a big chance to have, yeah, a very interesting weather on the arrival. And this is Sicily, as you can see here in front of us already. Yeah, we're doing fine with the speed. Oh, the sun is rising officially right now. Where is? I can't really spot it still. I guess it's there. No. So yeah, we have a nice chance to have a interesting weather at destination, of course. We'll see. You never know in these simulators. In these simulators. Yeah, I was checking a little bit of forecast, but yeah, we can use windy as well, as you can see for forecast in Rome, for example. So as you can see here, let's check a little bit of model. Okay. Yeah, according to this model, it's gonna rain, but pretty late. No rain. Oh wow, according to Meteo Blue, which is also the model, if I properly remember, is the model in which MSFS is based, so it's Meteo Blue. Yeah, it's showing rain right now. Also for Arom HD, Aladdin, nope. And that's it. Okay, so we do have a chance to have rain, especially because this model here is forecasting rain right now in Rome. Let's see also from here how it's doing this stuff. Yeah, it's definitely going toward the airport. Okay. Close this. It's quite heavy to keep windy open. Okay. We have to continue climbing. Speed 0.25. As soon as we are speed 0.79er, we are gonna check the the arrival situation. This is Siracusa. No, sorry. Oh my god. This is Pantelleria. I don't know why I said Siracusa, but whatever. This is Pantelleria, which is gonna be probably our next destination with this plane that we are flying today. So we're going back to Rome, and another day we will back here in Pantelleria. And I have some other stuff to show you. I'm searching. Okay, yeah. So here there is Trapani. Oh yeah, you can already see them. So yeah, I don't know how much is visible from the streaming, but here there are some islands. And this, just out of curiosity, this is the location where Christopher Nolan shoot at this point, because it's already finished. I mean, he already finished shooting the new movie from based on the Odyssey. And the main one should be this one here. I mean, it's really hard to see. I mean, I can see it from my screen, which is quite different from the streaming. I have more resolution, more frame rate. Yeah, it's quite different. Okay, Mach 0.79er. Let's check the Rome situation. Details. So this is us. Okay, we do have a traffic from Geneva, 6 minutes behind, and another one from Riga. So the problem is that in Rome at this moment runway 16 are in use. So it's true. Oh wow, there is a departure. It's true that we are the first one to be expected to arrive, but we do have to do all the turn and come back into Rome. So this is gonna take a lot of time, of course. Yeah. On top of that, the traffic from Geneva. Okay, it's here. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna end up being before him, but after him, we're gonna be before the traffic from Riga, which is right there, I guess. Yeah. Okay, unfortunately we don't have any control in Rome. Maybe we'll be. I mean, at this time usually there is control. There is in Milan today. When we flew in Milano, oh maybe no, there was no control in Milano with the 777. As always, if you have any question, don't worry and ask. And that's the Etna. Wait. I don't know if it's that or it's just there, it's not visible. Yeah, maybe it's just not visible. Yeah, I can. No, it's not that. No. It's in that direction, but it's not really visible. Oh wow, level off. We're leveling off pretty strongly. Okay, level off now. And we are in cruise. This livery. This new one, I mean, there was an old livery from Ita Airways in the Fenix database. With a new update, there is this new set, which is, I mean, the color is. Look at this. It's really good. It's really good. Look at the I mean, here is green, here is blue. Wow. Pretty cool livery. Alright. Yeah, there is still bad weather over Sicily. Really bad. I mean, really bad day for Sicily today. We're gonna overfly Palermo. Of course. Oh, are we doing wind-wise? Yeah, we expect to have crosswind until, passing over Sicily, and after we expect to have a little bit of tailwind component. So after the next waypoint, after London, we can go direct to Barrel. Okay. Wow. It's really cool to fly during morning, especially in Italy. It's really cool because Italy is basically, it does have a little bit of northwest component, but basically it's north-south. So you never have the sun on your right, basically. Which is quite annoying. Imagine flying in that direction all the time. Would be very annoying. But in Italy it's pretty cool during sunset and sunrise. Wow. Do I have the failure active in the Phoenix? Failures. No. Failures, realistic, yeah. Okay. No, it's not active. Yeah, I guess that every single time I restart the plane, it's gonna deactivate the failures. So the failures. So yeah, every time it's pretty hard to maintain it active. Okay, let's go direct to barrel. Let's go. I turn on the torch by mistake. So yeah, now oh, what? What was that? What the fuck? Oh my god. Look at that. Okay. 400 knots of wind. That was very interesting. I think it was just not, I mean, not even in simulated, because yeah, nothing really happened to the plane, which wouldn't be the case with 400 knots of wind, like gusting 4,000, sorry, gusting 400. And we are over Sicily. Okay, yeah, I felt like the plane turning, so I wanted to check the wind. Yeah, Etna is somewhere there. So we can set up some, let me see how it was. Okay, there is this, but yeah, we're gonna crash the EFB. Oh yeah, it's here. Yeah, but this is not really helpful. Oh yeah, we can set up this, I guess. No. Okay, we can check through this, but still not really helping. Yeah, we can't see. Does it change the reflection or not? Let me see. Okay, is that... Yeah, because if you want to set up this one, you have to remove the FB before, which, I mean, I don't even know how to do it, honestly. There is also another slider you can set up, but again, I don't remember how to do it. Every time it's so tricky to me. Maybe... I don't remember where it is. I guess it's something you have to click here below and then it's gonna jump. And do sunscreen. But no, I can't remember where it is. Whatever. Because yeah, of course we have this. I remember it was below here somewhere. Which is set, it does set up here, yeah. Should be this slider. No, this is the wind. Okay, maybe not. Oh, maybe here. I don't remember. No. Never mind, I mean. Luckily we're not in a real plane. And the sun is not that strong for us. But yeah, whatever. How are we doing with the wing component? Still completely crosswind. Right over Sicily. Let's see. Yeah, we are... Wow. Just over... Okay. Yeah, we're over Sicily right now. So yeah, again, we do expect to have a lowering in crosswind and a rising in tail component after Sicily. We'll see if it's properly simulated. You never know, of course. But for now, we're just having crosswind. As you can see, as I was telling you before, this is the island where Christopher Nolan was mainly filming the new movie about the Odyssey. Just out of curiosity, if you like cinema. Oh yeah, that movie was, I don't know if it's completely or like 90%, but yeah. Let's say they film a lot of that, I mean the majority of that movie in Italy. Because this is can just go, or maybe I'm also just yeah, switching plane to each other. This was yours? I mean, okay. Ah, wow, you can, oh wow. You can exit the airplane by clicking that. I didn't know it. This is all oh wow, this is not functioning. Wow. I didn't know it. Because yeah, you do have circuit breaker. As you can see, all this stuff is working. All this stuff is working as well. This panel here, though, avionics vent, yeah, this is not working. I mean, this is not simulated. Let's say. I didn't know that. Not that this much important, of course. Let's check ROM. Okay, pretty equal as before. Okay, there is ground in Catania. Full, look at Greece, I mean, full control in Greece. In Athens, delivery, ground, a tower. I guess there is an event. Approach and control. There is full control in Athens. Let me see if there is an event. Yeah, Acropolis night. Should be, yeah, okay, yeah. There is
Palermo traffic, Ryanair 6, Victor Quebec, line up and take off runway 25 Palermo.
Okay, this is a guy talking. Yeah, again, you don't really have to make call if you are alone on an airport on VATSIM. I mean, it's not a crime, of course, to do it. Yeah, it's not necessary at all. And we are just over Palermo. Ooh, no. It's not a great idea to launch in 2020 now. Yeah, we are just right over Palermo airport actually. Look at that. I remind you, Palermo airport is a very interesting one. Custom default airport. Great approach. Can be tricky, especially if it's windy, of course. I mean, it's pretty famous for a windy mountain close to the airport, which can provoke some strange turbulence. And now we are leaving Sicily. We are passing over the famous area of Ustica, which is this island here. You know, there is a big aviation disaster that happened over, I mean, in this case, which we are right now, and was about, I mean, was called the disaster of Ustica. You can search about that. It's a very, very interesting story, mysterious as well. So yeah, was right over here where we are right now, close to Palermo, of course. I would say that pretty soon, pushing back, okay. We can start checking the arrival procedure. We are still pretty far, of course. But yeah, in 100 miles, as you can see here, in 100 miles, we're gonna be quite close to Rome already. Okay, wind is reducing. And this is the island of Ustica. Let's see if we're able to see Eolie. Yeah. Yeah, we are very far. And behind there, you can already see Italy. I mean, mainland of Italy. Rome is right in front of us. It's right there. So it's not gonna take forever at all. No control still. Let me see the traffic. Everything it's as before. Yeah, this plane is gonna land before us, for sure. This one I don't know. 8 minutes. Yeah, it's quite close. Because again, we have to do all the turn around the airport, kind of a traffic pattern. We're gonna have some shortcut. But speaking of which, let's check the arrival. So we expect to shoot the Latina 3 Alpha arrival, which is this one here. You know, Rome is a very busy airport in real life. That's why you have this kind of procedure like that. As you can see, full of constraint. You have below altitude constraint, you have speed constraint, many speed constraint actually. We're gonna ignore all that probably. Yeah, as soon as we are over the top of descent, we're gonna go direct to yeah, can be Tuvel or Vakab. Of course, from Exama we're gonna shoot the ILS Whiskey usually, yeah. ILS Whiskey, runway 16 left. Okay, this is pretty basic stuff. I mean, 4,000 feet over Exama. Pay attention, you have some elevation around Rome, and then down 2,500 feet, intercepting. Category 3 ILS, you can auto land. But this is not really the point. Okay, meter is still old. What we want to point out is that, yeah, since we do have below altitude constraint, our top of descent is gonna be anticipated. But so let's say that at top of descent we can go direct to Vakab probably, and from Vakab we can just descend 6,000 feet and yeah, wait for the glide and then cut through final if we don't have traffic. So when the glide will be above us completely, we're gonna just go direct to Exama and yeah, full establish and land. Okay. Rome. That's Whiskey 16 left. Latina 3 Alpha arrival. Yes. Via Exama. Wow. Alright. Wind is reducing. Interesting. I guess we are right over Ustica at this point. Yeah. It's right here. Ustica Island. Okay. So yeah, top of descent is actually quite close to Latina already. So this is the plan. If we are gonna have a controller, everything change. Of course, we are just gonna follow the controller instruction, which I hope to do. Oh yeah, not much promising for now. Maybe they call because there was. I mean, yeah, but this running was super far. Oh, there is this guy on Catania. Okay, there is a traffic inbound from Linate. Roberto Haddad was a controller. Yeah, I remember this name. I guess he's a controller of VATSIM usually. Yeah, I guess he is a controller 500 hour. Wow, 7,000 hour. So yeah, that's the plan. Yeah, it's not gonna take so much, to be honest. It's gonna get quite busy in the next 10 minutes. 10 to 15 minutes, more or less. The weather in Rome is still not updated. Let me check on Volanta. Okay, according to Volanta, basically the storm now is almost over the airport. We're gonna wait the new meter, which is gonna be released soon. I mean, in the next 10 minutes as well. So we're gonna have a new meter before landing, of course. Crosswind, we're not really getting tailwind today, but at least it's reducing. So since we have a little bit of a headwind component, it's of course on our advantage. Yeah, look at that bad weather to our right. not really showing now, but yeah. And as always, if you have any question, feel free to ask. This is my torch, right? Yeah. It's not the moon. So yeah, we're closing the week with this flight in Rome. Yeah, I want something a little bit calm today. It's not been the best 2 days. The last one. So I want a plane that I'm confident. I wanted to use the Avro to go from London City to Edinburgh, but yeah, maybe next week. I mean, also London City, I have to search. I have to install the scenery because the default one is really bad. I don't think I have it installed now. Okay. Oh yeah, top of descent in 80 miles, as you can see. I remind you, at top of descent, if there is no control, we are gonna go direct to VACAB. And from there, we're gonna see what will happen, because we do have this traffic here. And this one, this EasyJet from Riga. Okay. Yeah, 9 minutes. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting, because they have a more... Also, the question is, are they gonna do the old procedure? Because the point is, if you're coming from the north and landing running 16 in Rome, you're gonna do something like this. So you're gonna get inbound, then come back, and then inbound again, ILS landing. So you never know what the other sim pilot are doing. Okay, these guys have 1000 hours on VATSIM, so I expect him to just cut through the procedure and go to land. This one here, okay, as well. So what I expect from them is just go direct to final and land. But you never know, especially in this kind of airport, you never know. We had already experience in Venice, for example, which is kind of similar. So yeah, it's better to be prepared on any kind of situation. I guess we're gonna get an increase on our ground speed while we're going towards Rome. So our advantage to the other traffic will increase. So yeah. It's gonna be, still will be not enough. But we're gonna report, we're gonna write that as soon as we start descending, if there is no control, we're gonna report that we are descending, that we are going direct to VACAB. And we want to land runway 16. Also, probably this traffic should use runway 16 right. This one is gonna be runway 16 left for sure, like us. Yeah, let's see. We'll see. Zoom in. Some weather here and there. Meter is still old in Rome. We're waiting for the new one because there is a storm close to Rome. We want to see what is happening. Yeah. And again, if you have any question, feel free to ask. So from Barrel, we're gonna go direct to Latina, that's for sure. And at top of descent, we're gonna go direct to VACAB. Again, for the 7th time, if there is no controller online. This is going to Naples. No, we also can do a flight to Naples. My next flight, I think we're gonna go back to again to Pantelleria, and then we have to go to Florence, which is very scary actually. We have been there with the new Baron from Black Square, and it's super scary, that airport with an A319. Super scary. I know they do it, but wow. Or they did it in the past. I don't know if they still land in Florence with the A319. Let's check. So let's also check. Runway active in Rome is still 16. Yeah, okay. Florence. Vueling. A319, perfect. They do go there with the A319. Ah, also Itaro. Nice. This is an Embraer, right? No, what is that? Let me see this. KL, yeah. It's an Embraer. Embraer. This is a A220. Yeah. Let's see. Wow, how many flights? Let's see today. Yeah. Okay, A319, some Embraer stuff. A319, A220, ATR from Belgrade. This is a charter flight. Okay. Air Dolomiti from Frankfurt. ATR from Nice. Cool flight. And yeah, again, unfortunately, we don't have the ATR. Oh wow, PC-24. Wow, Citation XLS. Wow. Yeah, basically Embraer stuff and A390. Oh wow, this is a Cirrus. Or not? Yeah, SF-15 Vision Jet. Wow. I don't think it's that usual to see a Cirrus flying over Europe. I mean, there are of course, but yeah, you know, it's an American plane. Very interesting. Wow. Where is going this guy? Okay, to Greece. Wow. So cool to fly a Cirrus there. In real life, of course. We do have to fly the Cirrus, by the way. I mean, we have a great default plane, which is the Cirrus Vision Jet. We need to fly it soon. Not soon or later, but soon. All right. So yeah, basically they go there with A319, but it's very scary to go to Florence. Also because, as we saw Wednesday, yeah, the majority of the runway is not really available for landing. So I don't know the real length you have. I don't even know if it's correct what we see in the sim. But speaking of this flight, we are close to Barrel, 14 miles. Oh, finally we have a little bit of tailwind. Let's check. We are gaining space. Yeah, 10 minutes from the EasyJet from Riga. The Itaro from Geneva is gonna be before us for sure, 100%. Just 4 minutes of advantage. It's not enough. Hi, Ultimate Boy. How are you? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I don't know if you wrote 10 minutes ago, I just saw it, but hi. So yeah, again, we're gonna go direct to Latina. There is no control, unfortunately, in Rome at this moment. It's a very, very calm situation, but yeah, there are 2 traffic that are approaching Rome with us. Okay, 7 miles. We're about. We are about to give us a direct. Okay. I'm gonna go direct now. So direct Latina. Let's go. Okay, it's not really doing anything, but whatever. Whatever. Let's go. And as you can see, the top of the descent is in 30 miles, basically. Again, at top of the descent, if there is no control, we are gonna go direct to VACAB and see if we do have more space. Otherwise, we're gonna descend, of course, and right on VATSIM chat that we are descending. We want to go direct there. We want to use runway 16 left for landing. It's a 737. Oh yeah, also I saw the ATR, it's so sad. I tried to use the ATR this week on Wednesday, I deleted the live stream, it was horrible. It was just a bug, but yeah, we basically couldn't use the tiller. I stayed like half an hour to understand why, and at the end it was just a bug. It was perfectly working on the next start. But yeah, it is what it is. Kind of sad, of course, because I love the ATR. I think it's one of the probably best plane in the world. If you want to have some very interesting operation, there are other, of course, Twin Otter, ATR, and Dash 8. Wow, what a plane! You can really do interesting ops with those planes. Really, really interesting. Yeah, top of the sun is approaching very fast. We're almost there. Look at the wind change. Do we have a new meter? Yeah, we do have a new meter. Yeah, but it's not reporting any rain. Wow. Apparently. We'll see, I mean. We will see. Okay. Alright, at 10 miles we're gonna go direct to VACAB. Okay, let's go now. We don't really care to wait. VACAB. Beam. Direct. Okay. Oh yeah, as you can see, there was a change in our top of descent. Let's start to preparing this. It's very early, of course, I know, but whatever. 30 miles, gonna happen fast. And we're going to descend flight level 200. And we need to text on chat as soon as we start descending. Wow, now we do have a nice tailwind component. Okay, nothing has changed here. Wow, Bogota, departure from Singapore, Atlanta. Yeah, maybe on Saturday night if I have time I will do a nice long roll. I have to think about what, because I have my 777 on Air France at Bordeaux and not at Paris, which is bad, of course. I have the 777 of Alitalia here. What else? I want to fly the 777 probably. I have the KLM also, above the 300 ER and the 200 ER on Amsterdam. And I do have the 777 in Dubai. Wow. Yeah, there is still a flight that I'm missing to do that I did in real life. Okay, I'm missing to do also Venice to Atlanta, which I guess I did it with the 767, but we don't have a 767 for MSFS, so I will wait the 767 to do that. And I did in real life at Dubai to Sydney with an A380. But yeah, I should use 2020. I don't really want to use 2020. Okay. Almost there. At top of this enemy. 15 miles. This is the other traffic already descending, I guess. And this is the EasyJet. This is gonna be tough. It's gonna be pretty close. We don't care about this. Destination data as soon as we start descending. Which is gonna happen in 3 miles. Zoom in. Okay, let's go now. 1000 feet per minute. Okay. So now we have to write down. First thing I want to do is this. So Rome traffic descending direct. Backup. Expect ILS 16 left. ILS 16. Oops. Left. Okay. So everyone knows our intention now. Destination data. QNH in Rome is 10110. Temperature 16 degrees. Wind is 1303 knots. We do have a category 3 ILS approach. I'm gonna set up 163 on the minima. It's the category 2 ILS. Oops, not here. Radiometric, of course. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna use the terrain on the first officer side. And weather radar on me. Again, there is a storm close to Rome. So we want to have radar radar. What the fuck I said? Weather radar. Okay. So we can accelerate until okay, 310 knots. It's gonna be fine. So okay, the plan is going down 6,000 feet. We are gonna receive the ILS signal at that point. Below the glide, direct to Exama, descending for, wow, that's top of descent. Sorry, that glide path was really fast. I can't see my vertical speed. Okay, let's go down. Yeah, I was saying, direct Exama, 4,000 feet, and intercepting the ILS landing. If we need, we can descend 2,500. Okay. Yeah, let's descend 3,000 initially. Wow, I can't see anything. Let's recover that vertical path that passed through us super fast. Okay. Rome is actually in... yeah. Fiumicino is right there somewhere. No, it's even close. Wait a sec. Here. No, it's Fiumicino is actually here. That's 16 right. Yeah. This is Fiumicino. I mean, it's barely visible for you probably, but I can see the run. Or maybe it's Pratica di Mare. No, that runway is Pratica di Mare. Yeah. So it's behind. It's there somewhere. It's not important now, of course. We do have to do all the way around. Speed on me. 310 knots. Open descent. And okay, I'm in vertical speed. Open descent. Open descent. Let's go down. Let's go down to... wow, I can't see anything here. 12,000 feet. Okay. Let's check the other traffic. Nobody's writing. Very interesting. Yeah, I guess we're gonna be before the EasyJet, to be honest. Okay. Yeah, also again, we have to be sure that these guys are not doing all the procedure. But I mean, again, now we're starting to have that situation in which they don't write down, so we don't know what they are actually doing. And yeah, it's pretty hard to schedule, of course. Oh boy, I apologize. I'm still recovering from the cold. Yeah, that's Fiumicino, by the way. This is runway 16 left, by the way. We're gonna land in this runway. And this is 16 right. Okay. Yeah, we're starting to be in that situation in which nobody's talking or writing. So, yeah. We will see. We have space to make decision. Fortunately. Okay. For example, I don't even know the runway is using this. French guy. And this is French as well. Okay. Yeah, you know, if you use VATSIM at least, you can see this. Right click on your destination airport details. You can have an idea at which time Zulu time, of course, you will be there, the traffic around you, time wise. So, like writing something like this is extremely helpful. So people's gonna know your runway. If you're cutting through the procedure, stuff like that. Oh yeah, do it. It's extremely helpful. For example, imagine this traffic would have right. I'm want to land running 16 right. So at that point, I could even not consider him. This guy is gonna land 16 left. I'm pretty sure. We're still pretty high on the top of descent. Sorry, on the vertical path. I'm gonna use some speed brakes. Wow, these are old volcano structure. These lakes here. If you don't know, we are very close to Rome city center actually. This stuff is not far from Rome city. Ooh, super lag. City center, which you could. This is okay. This is Ciampino Airport, and this is Rome already, right below us. You can see photogrammetry. Unfortunately, there are some clouds today. Okay. Descending 9,000 feet. You are pretty high, honestly. I thought we were lower than this. No controller. Yeah, we're gonna be way before the EasyJet. Okay, I'm gonna try to be behind the other Itarro, even if I don't know which runway he's using. Wow, super lag. I guess because we are over Rome. Pretty heavy city, of course. A lot of custom building, photogrammetry. I do have custom scenery for Fiumicino as well. Not much traffic, at least. Okay. Wow, it's going pretty slow, this traffic. It's going... wow. Yeah, my big question is it doing all the procedure or not? And which runway are you descending? Of course, you can talk to other traffic if you want, but I usually don't really do it. I expect to have those information from the others. But yeah, it's not that obvious. And we see it many times on VATSIM. So I'm gonna ignore the speed constraint, of course. As you can see, we're already receiving the ILS signal, so when the glide slope will be above us, we're gonna go direct to Exama, if we can. We have to check the other traffic, of course. We're gonna slow down now 250 knots. Let me show you a little bit of Rome here. We are already after the city center. This is Tevere River. Alright, 11,000 feet, slow down. 250 knots, speed brake stays out. We're not gonna calculate performance. I mean, we have an A319, we're landing 16 left in Rome, we're talking about 3,900 meter runway. So auto brake low, for sure, flaps full, wind is calm. Pretty calm at least. Slowing down. Pretty laggy, I have to say. Yeah. quite laggy. Yeah, I have this sense, like the feeling that when you're starting your flight in a place, for example, starting from Rome, is not that laggy as arriving to Rome. Usually I don't have much problem departing from Rome, honestly. Okay, 250 knots, landing lights on, seatbelts. Okay, yeah, we're gonna be before the EasyJet. Yeah, again, this is a mystery, unfortunately. It's high. Okay, at this point I'm just gonna go direct to Exama when I can. So descend 6,000. Okay. Yeah, because it's very high. Okay, now we do have the glide signal. When the glides start rising, Exama or Ibres. Irbes, not Ibres. Yeah, Exama maybe. But let's wait for now. Speed brake out. Yeah, because this traffic looks very high to me. This is very far. This is very high. I think it's doing all the procedure. 20 miles. Okay, we don't have the glide anymore. But I think, yeah, we're very far now. 8,000 feet. Yeah, we can go direct exam already. Let's go. Okay. We are what? Rome traffic, Itaro 1830 going direct to Exama. Will be LS 16 left. Okay. Yeah, we're extremely lower than the others. Oh, there is, wow. 1 to 4.2. Oh my god. Okay, wait a sec. QNH 10110. 1 to 4.2, right? Yeah, let's wait a couple of seconds before to talk to him, because I don't know if he will be online or not. Okay, that's the other traffic. Okay, speed brake in and zoom. Okay, I'm gonna talk to him. Bravo, ciao, Itaro 1830 going direct Exama for LS 16 left.
Itaro 1830, hello, radar contact. Stand by.
Yeah, roger, we are leveling off 4,000. Itaro 1830.
Sorry, Itaro calling, just confirm you're 418 left.
Yeah, we are direct Exama for runway 16 left, Itaro 1830.
Itaro 1830, roger, descend altitude 2,500 feet, cleared ILS from a 16 left, report established.
Send 2,500, clear LS 16 left, we report established, Itaro 1830. Alright, let's go down. Why this is stuck? I don't know. Okay, let me go down in vertical speed, 1,000 feet per minute, please. Localizer armed. Yeah, the other traffic, I don't know what it's doing exactly. I don't think it's... Why are we descending... What? Okay.
2,500.
Yeah.
Roma Center, hello. This is
Easy to define, we're flight level 100 and we're direct Romeo Foxtrot 447.
Easy 225, hello.
Okay, this is the EasyJet. Yeah, the point is this Itarro in front of us. It's gonna trigger our... Okay, we're clear to the ILS. Localizer capture.
1830, reduce speed 160 knots.
You do speed 160 knots, Itarro 1830. Okay, this is gonna be very bad. Yeah, so it's landing 16 left. Wow. Yeah, I don't, you know that I don't like those stuff. I mean, this guy without making any single call. Wow, that of course is not what you're supposed to do in Unicom. I'm trying to tell you that every time, but speed check flaps 1. All right. Approach. Okay. Speed check. Flaps 2. Yeah, it's super close to us, the other traffic. Speed 160.
Itarro 1830, I don't have the traffic in front of you in contact. I'm trying to get a supervisor now.
Okay. Let's copy Itarro 1830.
Easy 225, apologies for the contact. Descend via the star altitude.
Okay.
Let's see, descend via the star, flight level 80 for now.
Approach. Armed. 1 dot to go.
Actually, easy 225,
Speed check.
descend via star altitude.
Gear down.
3,000 feet, QNH is 1010.
1010 for the QNH and we'll descend 3,000 feet for easy to defend.
It's our 1830, seems to have disconnected. The surface wind 130 degrees 3 knots, runway 16 left, let's land.
Alright, clear to land Itarro 1830. Alright. I don't know why this disconnected. I mean, it was a guy with 1000 hours on VATSIM. But yeah, whatever. Okay, we're gonna wait 5 miles to set up speed and manage. Yeah, we are already flaps through. Set. Yeah, 2 departure on ground. Yeah, I disconnect. Okay, at least. I mean, that's good. That's very good with the controller, because otherwise we would be at go around with the traffic not talking with us at all, which is super annoying. Or you can just land. I mean, if you are in Unicorn, you can just land, and who cares if the other is behaving completely wrong. And speed and manage. Speed check. Flaps 3. And lights, this stuff on. We are plenty of runway. We can float, whatever. We are completely fine. Look at the weather. I mean, it's not that bad as we expect the weather, to be honest. No rain at all. In disagreement with Meteo Blue. There is some rain there, by the way. Speed check, flaps full. Okay. Go around the altitude. It's 4,000 feet. Okay. Autopilot off. Again, we have plenty of runway. We can float.
500.
Wind is calm.
EV225, descend altitude 2,500 feet, cleared ILS runway 16 left, report established.
Descend 2,500 feet and we'll report when established 16 left, right at 16 left for AZ225.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Touchdown, reverse. Classic.
AZ225 established and S16 left.
Okay, resting.
EV225
16.
ticket to
Yeah,
the
wasn't the
approach traffic on
softer
runway.
landing in the world, of course.
Continue approach 16 left for AZ225.
But whatever. Okay, let's clear the next one. Be ready to copy. Slow down. Flaps up. Disarm this. Yeah, I have this problem with the reverse in the Phoenix as well. Which if you don't, I mean if I don't watch the throttle. Oh my god. It scared me as well. I guess.
Guitar 1409, hello. You're in my airspace now. Squawk 1000.
Okay. Parking makes sense. Let me see. Yeah. I realize. Okay, it's fine. I mean, it's completely fine. We are also quite below the maximum landing weight. We are like 300, 400 tons. Sorry, not tons. Kilos below the maximum landing weight. So it's a completely fine landing. Not soft at all. But who cares?
From ciao, we fly 1114 from stand 409er with Alpha on board, richiesta di parto,
Welcome to Italy, guys.
Senza.
I was like 1114, hello, standby, break Itaro 1830, welcome to Roma, taxi via Delta to the stand, good day.
Well, Delta to the stand, Itaro 1830.
EV225, surface winds variable, correction, surface winds 130 degrees, 3 knots, runway 16 left, clear to land.
Get to land
But
16
from
left.
Delta and what to the stand? I'm gonna.
Roma radar, good day, Ryanair 6 Victor Quebec.
That doesn't mean anything.
And at 6 Victor Quebec, hello, radar contact level 380. Itaro 1, correction, Itaro 1409, hello, you are radar contact as well.
That's range. We got Delta. It's just.
Clear,
I know.
E3 Papa arrival, ILS Zulu runway 05.
I'm gonna take a November Golf Classical.
Either 1409 clear EV3 Papa arrival and ILS.
After Delta, because yeah, that's super strange. Of course, this is control, not ground or anything.
Sorry, 912, radar contact flight level 400. Ryanair 908 Golf, you.
Weather radar off. Oops. Come on. Predictive wind shear off. Okay. Strobe lights are off, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is Delta.
Fly 1114, clearance available, report ready to copy.
But Delta doesn't really let you to any stand.
We fly 1114, thanks, cleared to destination via Munich 5 Alpha departure.
We'll take it like
Helio 5
okay,
Golf,
continue Delta unless you
runway 25,
need and
climb initially,
go to your
altitude
stand.
4000, squawk 1000.
We fly 1114, clear to normal Pensa via Nini 5 Alpha, GD5
We
Golf,
fly, I guess we fly, it's,
just climb 4000 feet, squawk 1000.
Wow, it's super high for
We
you.
fly 1114, thank you, repack is correct, report ready for push and start information Alpha.
Yeah, I think we fly with virtual airline.
Ryanair 908 Golf, descended to flight level 170, 35 miles.
Runway 908 Golf.
Yeah, as you can see, this is Delta,
Just confirm we currently direct income.
and we're gonna take November Golf then,
Again for Ryanair 908.
and November Charlie probably. There is a traffic here.
908 Golf, confirm you're currently tracking direct income.
FM currently tracking to Inkem 33 miles.
Okay, this is the Ryan, I guess, or this. Yeah, maybe this.
Marine Target 304 stand 303 information alpha request driver to
304, hello, stand by, call you back. Ryanair 908 Golf, thanks for radar contact, cleared in team 2 Mike, ILS runway 22. Correction, ILS Zulu runway 22, descend via the star.
Here we have Rome.
Alright,
So let's continue Delta.
And expect the ILS run. Confirm the ILS Zulu runway 22.
Hey, from ILS Zulu 22.
We're taxiing pretty fast, as you can see.
Ryanair 908.
Slow down a little. We do have the... Yeah, it's there, the other traffic, the EasyJet. Oops.
We are ready for
Okay.
1409, stand by, brick, Ryanair 908 Golf, apologies, it's the ILS Yankee.
APU on.
ILS Yankee runway 22.
Maybe you're starting, actually.
Itaro 1409.
So yeah, the Delta and November Golf is a classical taxi for Rome if you're flying Itaro or regional flight at least. Also Echo Golf sometimes. Echo Golf Hotel.
Easy,
Yeah.
225.
These taxis
Hello,
were pretty
welcome to
typical.
Roma Taxi by Delta to sign of choice.
Yeah, the only stand available for taxiway Delta are those here, but this is cargo. I don't really want to park in a
Itaro
cargo bay.
1409, when ready, descend flight level 250.
Where is this Itaro 1409?
Set for level 25.
Ah, wow, it's going to Florence with an A320neo. That's very challenging. Not impossible, but very challenging for sure.
And Alpine 32 November Foxtrot, hello. Squawk 1000.
So this is Echo Golf to the left. I want to take November Golf. Let me activate the traffic on Rome. I want to monitor the pushback in case.
Brief hot cargo 906 Foxtrot, hello. Southeast winds light and variable. Runway 24, clear for takeoff.
All them D80 there, which are there in real life. I don't know nowadays, but yeah, a couple of years ago. Couple of years ago for sure. They were there for you.
304, thanks, clear destination. Sosak 5 Delta departure, Okuno 5 Bravo transition. Runway 25.
This is a departure from Rome.
Climb initially
So this is November
4000
Golf.
feet, squawk
A
1000.
couple of traffic there, as you can see.
destination for the 5 Delta, Okuno 5 Bravo, runway
So he's giving the clearance to the lot. which is-
304, repack is correct information, Alpha report ready.
I guess it's one of those. I mean, I guess it's this.
Ryanair 6 Victor Quebec, part of our offline, no for the ACC monitor unit call. Correction monitor advisory 1228, bye bye.
128, bye bye, Ryan 6 Victor Quebec.
I don't know why they call it advisory now. Still have this.
Visa motor 674, hello.
So I'm gonna
radar
park here
contact,
somewhere
direct
close to
Mako.
this. Lot is him, no? Yeah. Slow down. It's a 737. Yeah.
Lot 304, stand by.
I guess he's standing by for us. Okay, let's take this one. Okay. Alright.
Lot
Or maybe
304,
not.
pushing start approved facing off November Charlie.
This is so cool. I don't know how they know my airplane. Are you gonna tell me when to stop or? Okay. What?
Itaro 1409, continue descent flight level 210.
Okay, never mind. You saw nothing. Okay. Engine off. Yeah, the board.
Itaro 1409, continue descent flight level 100.
Yeah, we completely overshoot the... Oh, it's not working? Wow. This is interesting. Usually it does work. But whatever, maybe I just messed it up. So I'm gonna set upstairs, in this case. GP is also pretty laggy, to be
Breakfast
honest.
cargo 906 Foxtrot, hello, radar contact climbing.
External power, beacon on, master off, seatbelts off.
Radar cargo 96 Foxtrot.
There is the EasyJet. It's a Neo. No. Oh yeah. Yeah, but there is the 73 pushing back. Let's see this. Okay, it's in the other taxiway, I guess. Oh no, it's coming here.
Alpine 32 November Foxtrot, direct Erica, clear Erica 1 Charlie, runway 06.
Alright, with this nice noise, I'm gonna wish you a nice weekend. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you like. See you next. Enjoy the noise.